Special presentation from Max Aracena. Max is the head of a studio called Color Fiction, and he's here to present Ode to a Moon. So let's hand it over to Evangeline with that presentation.
I believe I've become a gift. Location found in CFRD. Core process manager. Internal inconsistency.
All right. There we are, everyone. So I don't know about you, but I'm sitting here drinking some water and I was convinced that someone put something in it halfway through that. Thank you so much to Max Aracena from Color Fiction for putting that together for us. Max is unable to be here with us on the chat. Oh my God, he joined us. Hey, Max.
Hey, Dan. What's up?
Perfect timing. Awesome. Thank you so much for preparing that for us, Max. We have a few questions from folks in the audience. First up is from Nikoru. Nikoru asked, how long will the game be?
No idea. Honestly, that's a good idea. We're entertaining the possibility of becoming an open world and really big game with many hours. And now with everything that's going on and with wanting to release this game like sooner, we might make like a episodic, smaller content thing. But to be entirely honest, not sure yet. But good question.
Gotcha. All right. An anonymous person asked, was this inspired at all by the horror YouTube series Local 58 Weather Service?
No, actually, it was something that somebody posted, and I looked, and yeah, very, very similar themes. And I started watching the whole series and got really addicted to it. But no, I think it's mostly it's like this thing we all have inside from our nostalgic past, like growing up and only having like public broadcasting and there not being any cartoons or anything that you wanted to see, and you're just stuck seeing like just reruns of all things and all these weird shows. And I think that a lot of people that grew up in the 80s and 90s have like these like shared memories of that. So now that we are at a phase where we can start creating, you know, usually when you're a creator, you like to go back to your childhood and bring that to the future in a way. And so I think that it's just like these general themes from the 90s and 80s about how weird public broadcasting is.
Right.
So,
how many people are working on the game, and how long have you been working on it for?
I mean, from the first idea came in, it was in August 2018, around there. That's when I announced that I was working on this project. And so technically I've been working for 2 years now, but to be entirely honest, last year was all trying to find fundraising, because these projects take a lot of time and you need a lot of budget. So all of last year was doing like contract and like work for hire projects, and finally now the game is funded, so it's happening.
Congrats.
And so thank you. Yeah, it's really exciting. So it's a matter of seeing like now with this pandemic and the workflow, see who's available and what we can do. Right now it's at least confirmed like 4 to 6 people that might be working on this project. But let's see what happens.
Nice. Do you have an estimated release date at all yet, or window?
Well, the release date will stick with during a blood moon. Whenever the next blood moon happens, that's when it's getting released. The first one is in 2021, and then there's another one in 2022. So
okay, cool.
Looking at that, yeah.
All right, great. Well, thank you again, Max, for joining us. Tell people how they can follow along with Color Fiction and the game for updates coming up.
So I'm very active on Twitter, so you can follow me at @colorfiction, or you can just go to colorfiction.co, and you can find all my games there and find information. And then in Itch, right now, all my games are free as long as it takes that we're inside. So all the games I made in the past and the games I'm releasing, you can just download them for free for the time being.